Hello everybody, Nursey here, and welcome back to Liminal Core. I recently had just replayed this to play the couple of extra levels they added into Chapter 4, or maybe Chapter 3, I don't remember. And obviously I played this originally when it had first came out, and I love this game. It's just a walking liminal simulator, but there's something about this one that is just amazing, right? So they just released Chapter 5, which I obviously cannot click on. I think I have to replay from Chapter 4 to get to Chapter 5. That's one thing I don't like with, honestly, every game recently that has gotten an update. You have to restart from the beginning, and I don't know why. Last time I played this, I had to re-go through Chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4 just to play the new stuff. And now I'm going to have to replay through Chapter 4 to get to Chapter 5. But I'll go through it with you guys because if you have not seen it, it's a little, remembrance, even though I've already done this. I think it ends, though, with, like, the giant, like, beating heart. So I'm actually excited to see where that leads to. Unstuck. Is that, like, if I get stuck? Let me just quickly go through the settings real quick. Yeah, I got my movement speed up. I don't really want head bobbing. Sure, we'll go, like, 100, whatever. Look sense, turn that up a bit. Does camera smoothing, is that good or bad? Oh yeah, camera smoothing is what makes it feel like floaty, right? Yeah. I'll turn that up just a tad. Just a little bit, instead of it being completely off. I'm gonna go full screen here to get like all my frames. I don't really want to limit. I guess I'll just max it out at 240. There we go. TSR is fine. No VSync. Lens flare. I'm just going to turn it off. I'm just going to turn that off too. I'm going to turn the textures on low. I'm going to see what this looks like with it all on low. And then audio is fine. Just because I want like maximum frames, you know what I mean? It would actually look, everything looks pretty good actually still, so. Alright. Back through Chapter 4. It's just like, it's just this dark emptiness with this, like, pressure in my ears. You hear something out in there, then you see a light at the very end. And if you zoom in, you can't really see. Maybe it's just water. I have no idea. It is terrifying. I don't know how long Chapter 5 is once we get to it. I think we just gotta get out of this part. And then there's, like, the stair level. I don't remember that slide being there. I don't know if this is also, like, randomly generated each time. No, this part looks the exact same. But at least I don't gotta replay through everything. I only gotta replay through 4. I know I just played through Zort recently again. And I hope when... I think, what was it, Chapter 3 that came out? Chapter 4? Whenever the new chapter of that comes out, I hope I don't have to... Oh, it's so dark. The darkness has to do with one of the video settings. Is it shadow quality? It's still pretty dark over there. If I just turn the shadows up to epic, what does that do for me? Nothing. Interesting. Is it effects quality? Effects quality is doing something. Reflection quality? Oh, reflections make it brighter. Textures? No, textures isn't affecting it either. I don't know, let's put effects quality up to medium? Maybe this corner is just dark. I'll just leave it how it is. That's another thing I don't like. You walk so slow in the water. If you're gonna make me replay through it again, make me walk a little bit faster through water. And the thing is the game knows I've done it all because it has them all checked off, right? It has every single one checked off. So why not just let me log in and start Chapter 5? Don't know. But I am excited to get to it. Oh yeah, I love this part every time I see it. It's like a giant, just thing of water. I mean, it's huge. They have this giant ladder in the back that you can climb up and or down. which isn't even real. It's like an illusion. I bet you there's a ton of secrets in this that I've never found yet. There's actually, like, I think there was 2 achievements I didn't even have. And I obviously know they just added a bunch more. Once again, I don't know how long Chapter 5 is. I think this is the way I go. Yeah, this is the room with this. I think I'm supposed to go down here. I'm hoping Chapter 5 is at least, like, an hour. And hopefully it's not like the frickin' Escape the Backrooms game, which added 4 new levels, which the only way to play them is if you replay through the entire game, which takes, like, I think it took, I don't know, it took at least, like, 6 hours, 6, 7 hours. I can't even say 6, 7 anymore without just, like, a joke. I think maybe it took 9 hours total. And maybe an hour of it, hour and a half was the new stuff. So. But yeah, and that's maybe. That's maybe. There was a pink level. Most of that time came from the first level we played. This is still cool. I've never seen someone's thumbnail of this. Like, I could easily take that as a thumbnail too, but I think I want my thumbnail to be something new. It's like, look how large that thing is. It's like not physically possible. I hope there's more of this too. I think this is the only part like this with this mechanic in this level. Also, if you hear the fans in the background, I say it every time, but it's hot in my room. And I have fans on in the background, so if you hear them, I apologize. I need to start... Maybe I just get like an air conditioner. Yeah, this brought me back to here, which is not where I want to be. I don't remember which way to go. I'm just going to go this way. This has to be the way to go. Yes. I was going to say, if I go down to the other end... If I go down to the other end, then... My princess isn't going to love me anymore. I think we're roughly there. This level's not that long. It's basically up here, I think. I know you got to do, like, the stairs... Then there's like the hand that's pointing, and then you go to the red level, which I could probably get done in like a minute, 2 minutes. That level's very quick. Oh, got turned around there. I just hope this isn't the level with that long walking. Oh, yep, here it is. It actually is this level. This part sucks. This part was super cool the first time around, but the third time around, no, because it just takes so long to get to the other end. But this is also one of those levels where it's like, I bet you there's a secret. Just in one of the corners. But, that secret is not for me to find. Because I gotta get to Chapter 5. And, this part takes forever to get to. Because it's just walking. It always reminds me of my most popular video, which is the classrooms. Always reminds me of that, because there was a part with that giant snake thing that specifically on this level used to fuck me. Man, I liked that game. And then they released that new level not too long ago with the dog. I didn't like the level that much. Wasn't a fan. It's just so disturbing. I just feel like there's something in here. I feel like that's the point, though. You know what game I really want another game of? Finding Frankie, man. That game was so good. And Indigo Park. I heard Indigo Park, the next chapter is supposed to come out this year, like December. Which is like next month. So I'm really hoping on that. And I hope they don't charge like $1 billion for it. Like $10 max, man. Come on. $5 would be great. $10, I'll pay it. Once we start getting to like... I mean, honestly, they can charge. Because Garda Ban charges $10 to $15 for their shit. And they have like 10 fucking games. And Indigo Park is way better than Garda Ban. Like, production-wise. Garda Ban has not upgraded its character models in the longest time. Their character models are literally like made out of clay. I've never fell on this level. I don't even know what happens if you fall. Oh, what? No, don't slide me off. Oh, we're about to find out what happens when we fall. This level's so cool, too. Wait, what? I'm getting blocked off. Can I drop right here? Ooh, you think I can make that? I definitely can't make that. I think I'm gonna go for it. Wait. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get some speed here. And we're about to find out what happens when we fall. Give me that! Oh, wow. Maybe that is the way I'm supposed to go, because I didn't see another way. Not that way. When I did this the first and second time, I did it on the first try. Now I don't know where the hell I'm going. Anyway, Garnet Bandman hasn't upgraded their models in so long. Like, at all. There's no animation in them. Like, in Indigo Park, what's the guy's fucking name? The raccoon. Brambly? Brambly? Something like that. Rambly? I don't know. Something like that. And, yeah. Just like him when he's on the monitor, like his little animated version was so good. And then there's the song at the end, and I'm not gonna lie, Garnet Bandman has started in the, like, recently, I think it was chapter 0 that they added, like, songs at the end. And those songs are really good, I'm not gonna lie. This could always be a thumbnail, too. If there aren't any good ones. I haven't used one of these yet. Oh, but yeah. And I think Garnet Bandman is trying to do new stuff, but Indigo Park, it's got to be better, right? It's got to be better. I didn't really like the model of, like, the Loch Ness Monster thing that they showed off in the new trailer for Indigo Park Part 2. But, like, it ain't no different from Bandman. It ain't that much different. I think this is the end right here. What's that take? 12.5 minutes, probably? By the time I get up here. So probably, like, 15 minutes total to get through Chapter 4. But that's also, like, me speed running through it with 2x speed on. Normally you have 1x speed. But if anything that I've learned about this game is you're going to be running around in circles a lot. And running around in circles a lot while stuck is not very fun. Because that just is more time consuming. Yippee! The slide of doom. It would be cool if the slide actually just went all the way down to the bottom. But yeah, Indigo Park, super excited. I think Corey Kenshin said he was gonna play it, but he just hasn't played it yet. It's only a matter of time, right? He's trying to post a bunch of videos. I really want to see his experience of it. Had a cool chase scene with the bird, had a good story, had collectibles, had everything. Garnet Bandman doesn't even have collectibles, I don't think. Not that I remember. This part is still so cool. It's like so trippy. Gotta get to, like, this beating heart. So, if this leads to a beating heart, where does this continue from? Do we, like, wake up? Okay, there's, like, a tunnel over here, right? With, like, whispers. Which I always have wanted to go into, but I really don't want to. Yeah, down there. Fuck that. Listen. Like, what is in there? Probably just death. You probably just die. Because these liminal games don't have monsters in them. You gotta remember, guys, there's a difference between liminal games and backrooms games. They're not the same. And then there's this, which is like... there's like one down there. It's almost like a slide is connecting to the back of these guys. It's almost like we're in a simulation. It's almost like there's like lore here, right? And we're supposed to figure it out. Giant eyeball? Oh no. Giant eyeball. Still don't like you. Do you follow me? You do. Hope you're stretching. The boob is stretching. But yeah. What other games am I excited for? There's a bunch, man. Resident Evil 7. Not Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7, by the way, best Resident Evil. Resident Evil Requiem. You know, I was gonna get Silent Hill F. I don't like the Silent Hill games. I've never been a Silent Hill person. I just haven't. I'm always, like... I've always put Silent Hill and Resident Evil, like, on the same boat. They were, like, the two, you know, big, like, classic horror game hitters that were, like, there was a bunch of them. And I personally just never really got into Silent Hill, and I didn't want to play the new one because I know that the new Resident Evil comes out like early next year, right? So I think in February maybe. I could be completely wrong on that. And the games are fucking $70, and I ain't rich. I don't make money off YouTube. It's just out of my own money, and I just don't have the money to buy both of those within like a couple months span. So it's either I get one or the other. And I'm choosing to get Resident Evil. Plus, they're longer games, you know what I mean? Those are like series. That's like multiple episodes, like Outlast. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna play that when it comes out. Ow. That was new. Credits. Oh yeah, you can hear people talking out there. Ignore them. I don't have noise gate on because whenever I have noise gate on, my mic likes messing up. I beat chapter 4 again. Can I play chapter 5? You better let me play chapter 5. Don't take me back to no lobby. Chapter 5. Why can't I play chapter 5? Hang on. Hang on. Chapter 5 now live. Chapter 5 is unlocked after chapter 3, so you'll need to start from chapter 3 to access it. Make sure your progress is up to date before diving in. Alright, we're going back to chapter 3. I just wasted 15 minutes of everybody's time. Why chapter 3? Why does chapter 3 lead into chapter 5? That's some fuck ass scheme. Oh yeah, the ball pit of fucking despair. Looking at that ball pit drops my frames by tenfold. No, chapter 3, this level sucks. This is like with all the new blue rooms, right? That they added. Anyway, the average person is going to be like, oh, I want to play chapter 5. I should go replay chapter 4. And then in reality, you got to go play fucking chapter 3 again. This is the level with all the fucking, like, all the new shit. With all the fucking walking through and getting lost in, like, the little kids' play dens. This is that level. This level sucks. And this is all the new shit, which is fine. It's just I've already did it once, and this is going to take goddamn 20 minutes. What I recommend, guys, if you're watching this, because I'm taking you guys along with me no matter what. But if you really want to just see the new shit, just fast forward to the new shit if you're like invested in liminal core lore. But I'm going to replay through it on camera. You know, most YouTubers would just get to it and then start recording the new shit. But that ain't me. That ain't me. You're going to watch me get to the new shit. You're going to go through the pain that I'm going through and having to replay this shit 3 times over. Liminal Core, devs, please. I love your game. I genuinely love it. I'm playing through your shit for the 3rd time now just to play the new stuff. Please, please make it. So if there's ever a chapter 6, please make it so that you can just click on chapter 6 and play it. I don't care if chapter 6 is goddamn 2 minutes long. Just let me play it. Also, add less ball pits and less balls because it's dropping my frames. It drops everybody's frames. Everybody I've ever seen step into that room has dropped frames. My friends, YouTubers. I wish there was like an FPS counter. That's like a physics engine, goddammit. Just how many ball pits before your computer crashes? Not ball pits. Balls. Ball pit balls. Whatever they're called. I guess they're just called ball pit balls. Plastic balls. Balls. Alright, this is Wake Up. Wake Up. We're about to go to see that thing again. Then, I can't be family friendly. This shit pisses me off. This whole chapter, by the way, all the new shit in this chapter is just running through these, like, things. Did I just go in a circle? I legitimately don't know where I'm at. Oh, we're going down here. These little playpen net things. This whole entire new chapter. They added 5 of those that you have to do. And then there's like a blue room. I was like, no way, it's just 15 minutes, right, to get to the new shit. No way. No, it's gonna be 30 fucking minutes. 30 minutes. Let me try to remember where this ended off. If you're watching right now, where you could fast forward to. Where does this level end off at? I don't even remember. Just fast forward until the end of the level. You'll find it. I have faith in you guys. Wasn't there a giant clown in this level? Where he at? I'm seeing lack of giant clown. I've always wondered too, like, what happens if I fall off right here? Because there's like a giant pit of them down there. I assume I'm trying to get to that green slide. And then everything's roughly linear. It's like, oh, go this way, go that way. Like, it's pretty easy to remember. There was a giant clown on this map, and he's not here anymore. She gone. Like, look at this. It's gonna make me go all the way around. All the way around just to leave this goddamn level. I was right there. If this was real life, what the hell is that? A trap. You know what I'm talking about. Swing. Oh, there he is. Oh, you were in the darkness. I can't see you because of the goddamn lighting. Wait, this is a perfect thing to check out the lighting. I don't feel like that's doing much. Oh, wait, I have to apply it. Hang on. I'm trying to look through the blur. That doesn't look like it's making the game any brighter. Shadow quality? There's definitely a big difference between this and this. It looks like medium makes it darker. I don't want it darker. Brighter. Lumen quality? No. Global illumination quality? No. Textures? It doesn't look like there's any way to make anything brighter. You just can't see it anymore. Not that I want to see it. But if there's new things in the future, I want to be able to see them. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't like that they added an unstuck button. That was not there before. The fact that there is an unstuck button means that in the new chapter, I'm gonna get stuck. What the fuck? Oh, that's a cloud. Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys pop up. You just scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. There should be another one, right, on this side? Cool. Dark pit. But yeah, it makes me think that I'm gonna be getting stuck a lot, and I'm gonna have to unstuck. And this is also the type of game where it's like, don't mind the giant man sitting in the corner. This is the type of game that's like, oh well, being you got stuck, now you gotta restart from the very beginning of the level. I don't remember which way I go here. We're gonna go this way. See, the only good thing about this is that I roughly know what to do. Roughly. But not completely. And you can't jump or crouch. I think if you beat a level, you should unlock the ability to jump and crouch. Just because. Like, I can just be able to jump over all this. And it would be so much easier. Yeah, this level has a llama on it. There's the llama. It's real dork. It's real dork. And I don't know how to turn up the brightness. This is the blue rooms I was talking about that are absolutely awful. For some reason, I feel like maybe this way is the right way. I don't know. I don't know if up's the right way. I don't know if I'm looking for a slide here. Or what. Potentially a slide. Here's a ball pit. Oh yeah, I remember the tables. There's nothing in here, I don't think. Floating apple. A ball. It's a ball in the wall. Hole in the wall. Yo, that requires elite ball knowledge. Let me know if you guys watched Hole in the Wall down below in the comments. Oh, I just lagged. There's a show. What was it, on Nickelodeon maybe? Called Hole in the Wall. And you would like go through holes in a wall. Or like people would try to. And you had to like fit your shape. Kind of reminded me of that one minigame on Wii Sports. Not Wii Sports. Wii Play? Yeah, then this level... This reset me to the beginning last time, I think. This is the beginning, no? What are those things? Those are they are lights, but the thing I was thinking of earlier was like a trapeze. You know, like when you go to a circus and like they get on them. Hang on, we're going on a little detour. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. A no! A quadrilateral circus. What am I thinking of? A trapeze. A trapeze? Trapeze? Yeah? And you like get on this like thing. Yeah, it's like a bar. Yeah. Is it called trapeze? Just trapeze? Okay. Clear that out of my history. I always clear my shit. And then I double clear it because last thing I want people to see is that I was looking up whatever the fuck. Not what you think. Not looking up what you think. At least not on my computer. Wink, wink. But you know, for like future, you know, if I'm ever like in Google, you never know. You never know what's might pop up in your search history. And you don't want people to see that, so it's always good to just clear it out while I'm there. Red room. Oh, the crown room? I remember there was like crayons. Do you say crowns or crayons? I think I was a kid I said crowns. Like crown. Like crown? Crown? Then I think now that I'm an adult I say crayons. I know one of them's correct and one of them's not. That slide I can't go into. That's the down. That's the exit. I'm gonna assume up is where I need to go. Mushroom room. I don't remember this. It's a new little area. Maybe I just didn't find that area last time. Oh yeah, oh, those are colored pencils. This would be real fucked up. They had like a little yeah, this is new too. 6-7? 5K. I hear music. Wake up. Is that the wake up shit? How do I get to it? I'm lost. Maybe I should have just followed the colored pencils. Daisy, oh, Pennywise. Oh yeah, I remember this slide like bugged out on me last time. I was clicking on it a bunch and it just wasn't working. I was like, there's no way that this is not the way it wanted me to go. Let's see if it works first time around this time. And let me go. Hey, it works. And why is that song always correlated to these? What? Oh, yo, I haven't even moved. That's just all sliding. What makes that Daisy song correlated to like every backrooms, liminal type game? It's always that one. What is that? Light. I wonder. There's got to be some lore. I wonder if that song's gonna be in the Backrooms movie. That'd be cool. It's actually getting made by like a decent studio. Like Blumhouse, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the movie's getting made by Blumhouse, and I was talking about the other day, Blumhouse is so hit or miss. They either make a really banger movie or they make the shittiest movie of all time. But it is a good studio overall. Okay, this is like a good run and jump right here. Or not jump, because you can't jump, but... You know what I mean? Run and slide. But yeah. So it's probably going to be really bad because they probably just don't know how to do the back rooms. I don't even think the creator of the back rooms knows how to do the back rooms properly. A lot of the back room shit that we've seen and we've played has been from other people. The original creator only ever made the one back rooms, like the lore of it. And then people started adding entities like bacteria and stuff. That's not him. That was other people. All the other levels, party rooms, all that. That's from other people. Yep. Wake up. Wake up. I knew it. This part scared the shit out of me the first time. I just felt like something bad was gonna happen. I wonder if this is like this could take a really dark turn. Just imagine like imagine like you were like in a coma this entire time. You're like a kid in a coma, and you're going through all the things that you remember as a kid. So like your little like the little ball pits and these little play areas. And the person saying "wake up" is like a family member, like your father or something, trying to wake you up from your coma, and you barely hear him because you're in a coma. Meanwhile, while you're in your shit, you're just exploring infinite goddamn net hell. And then at the end of this chapter, you just wake up. You actually wake up, and you get to find the end. Not that way. Yeah, that way? I think I gotta go through this blue tube. Yeah. The shiny tube. And then maybe go through this one? Man, I remember being a kid going through these at Chuck E. Cheese and shit. And maybe that song is correlated too, because maybe that song was a song you always heard when you were a kid. It's the last song you remember before everything happened, whatever happened. Just saying, the game could take a real dark turn all of a sudden. Or maybe you just end up dying, and then you're like, you know, like a little area. Like the hospital. I don't know what's through this green thing. I think this might be the end of the level. I like how I just didn't take the slide. I just ran down it. See, this one's not bad because this one's kind of just a maze. The other ones are technically mazes, yes, but they don't feel like mazes. It feels like you're just getting lost a lot. This one's like an actual, like, maze, you know what I mean? And it's an easy maze because you can see right through it. Even though, in reality, I would just climb this shit. My fat ass would climb right over that. What is that? Random blocks? I like this Wake Up Daisy Daisy remix. Just every little often, it's just wake up. I still don't know what these are about. I think I'm going into like a rainbow butthole. I'm trying to remember where this leads to. Is this the end? I do not remember. You know what? I'm actually happy I'm replaying it because being this one is the newest and I kind of just only played it once. I don't remember much of it. I mean, I remember it, but I don't remember where the end is. I don't remember how this level ends. I mean, it ends going into level 4. So if I go through this shit and it takes me back to level 4, I'm going to flip out. And then I'm going to go find level 5, start the video off with me doing level 5, and then all this is just going to be a rage dodge of just me trying to get back to there. Because by my logic, I should be able to do this level and go to level 4. Why would this level take me to level 3? I mean, chapter 3, whatever it's called. Why would I do that? It's very clearly going to take me to level 4. Unless there's like 2 exits and like one of them's like, oh, this one's chapter 5 and this one's chapter 4. Go through the chapter 5 one if you want to play chapter 5. Why does chapter 4 not lead into chapter 5? Makes no sense. Down there. Slide. When you're zoomed in, it looks like you're running so slow. It's quiet. I lied. It's not quiet. Get me out of here. It's fucking hell. Why is it so cinematic? And now we're back here. Oh, yeah. I remember this. I do like how they were at least attempting to add new shit. Like, this was added in chapter 3, obviously. This was new up until that time. I think. Oh, my PC doesn't like it. Oh, this is why it doesn't like it. The ball pits again. Look at my frames. Creepy swing set. Get me out of this room. This was actually my thumbnail for the last video. I don't really trust those fuckers, those Pac-Man fuckers. One time they're gonna just... They're just gonna kill me. Oh yeah, the Jelly Bean Candy Crush room. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Is that on this level too? That's like upcoming, right? Oh no, there's more net hell coming up. I remember. I keep remembering this shit. I don't want to do net hell again. Get me out of here. No. No, it's that one. Which way do I go? What's on here? Can't see. No flesh. I almost just said fleshlight. No flashlight. No, flashlight works too. Wait, am I going back? I'm gonna go back. Was it this way? That fucking clown music. Wait. It's gotta be right here, right? My throat's drying out. I've seen this hallway before. In a Markiplier video. From a completely unrelated game. Or net hell. With arguably even more annoying music. God damn it. I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm leaving this in because it's gonna drag out the YouTube time. You know what I mean? I want you guys to watch 2 hours of me playing this shit. I know there's someone watching this like, I ain't fucking watching your fuck ass for 2 hours. Why would I watch you for 2 hours when I can go watch Bisley for 2 hours? Shout out to Bisley channel. Dude, his editing work is so good. I loved his Last of Us videos. If you guys don't know anything about me, The Last of Us is my favorite video game ever. And it's a game I've never even played. Personally. I've watched so many YouTubers play through it though. I've seen every little detail, every secret, every achievement. And I also hate that about people. They'll be like, well, you haven't played it. You can't give an opinion. Yeah, but if my opinion's good. The only time, like, you can't give an opinion on something if you haven't played it is if it's a bad opinion. If you have a shitty fucking opinion about something, and then you'd be like, well, I've actually never played it, and you're just giving a shit opinion, then that matters. But if the opinion's good, then it doesn't matter. If you ask me. But if you're like, yeah, I'm actually never going to play Battlefield because I hate that game. Never played it, though. Just hate it. It's like, then your opinion is completely invalid. You're not even giving it a fair shake. Now, if you ask me about Battlefield, that game is dog shit. That game's already dying. That's the funny part. I said it was going to die. You gotta remember, when Battlefield 2042 came out, you know how many people were hyped for that, saying, oh, this is peak Battlefield. This is the best Battlefield. And then that game, look at it. If you're a Battlefield player, look it up. Look it up. It's the worst rated Battlefield ever. People look at it as the worst Battlefield ever released. It's terrible. And guess what Battlefield 6 is? The same shit as Battlefield 2042, but slightly better. Because it's slightly more modern and up to date. It's still ass. The game had peak player numbers. One of the most played games fucking ever on launch. And now the numbers completely cut in half. Still really high because the numbers were so high to begin with. Like, let's say they had 1 million, right? You cut that in half, that's still 500,000. That's still more than fucking any other game out currently. But that number just keeps going down every day. I think they're currently at like 700,000 peak. Keep in mind it was at like 1.3 million. And it's already lost almost half of its player base. And then you watch other people play. I've been watching Jev personally. I love Jev. I watch all of Jev's videos. And he's grinding out all the camo things before. I think he's trying to get all of them before the new COD comes out. And all of his videos are just pure rage. The game's unplayable. The game is just as buggy as COD. A lot of the shit doesn't even track, just like COD. The gunplay's worse than COD. Right, I think the not campaign, what the fuck is it called? Battle Royale. Didn't that just come out? Is that out yet? As I'm recording this video, it is currently the 29th of October. I think it just came out. I think someone made a video on it. I just haven't watched it yet. So maybe that's good, but battle royales are overdone. I think the only battle royales that can actually survive long term are Call of Duty and Fortnite. Like Warzone and Fortnite. Where do I go here? And the reason is because they were kind of like the first two that like were like popular. Right? Fortnite, it's not the first battle royale, just no way, right? But yeah, it can't be because I remember the Blackout. You know what I mean? Blackout was that Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. I don't remember. Anyway, Fortnite popularized it. That when that came out, that was 2017, I think. And fuck you, clown. Where do I go? That's where I just came from, right? That's the exit of the slide. Then there's this. And I'm not supposed to drop down right here. That's where I just was. I need to go up. This way leads back to the clown. I just want to make sure there's nowhere else to go. Oh, I can go down right here. Maybe? Anyway, Fortnite came out. That was like peak for a couple years. Everyone was playing it. And then Call of Duty came out. When did COD Warzone come out? 2018? 2019? A little bit after. Popularized that. That got really popular. And then everything else was just a copycat clone. And there was just so many goddamn fucking battle royales at that time. That they got outdone. And now every game's trying to make one. Now Battlefield's trying to make one. Which they've done before, but make a new one at least. Wait, I'm back here? I had to have missed the exit. I don't know if I'm trying to go up or go down. That's the thing about this game. There's no goddamn instructions. No objective. No task. Alright, let's go down here again and actually just get a good look. Okay, so it starts me in the ball pit. There's a very clear way out of the ball pit here. That way leads to nowhere. I remember getting stuck on this part the other times too. This is the only way to go, right? So I can go left, blocked, straight, or this way. And this way is also blocked. Right? Oh no, wait, this is where I just went before. Yeah, then this leads to there. That's like a drop down, and then you can go up right here. I think I am trying to go up. Going up here just leads to the clown. I'm trying to get right there. So I have to stay on this level somehow. I have to get on that. I need to get over here somehow, but you can't get up right here. Maybe I gotta go around? Can I like... Oh, yeah. I cheated the system. Okay. I guess I could have did that the entire time with like everything. But I guess I just haven't been thinking. And then look at COD and Warzone, right? And look at Fortnite. They're both roughly considered dead games. I know people are saying right now Fortnite's dead because it hasn't reached 1 million players in like 2 days in a row. Like peak numbers. Because Fortnite has always reached peak 1 million, at least 1 million players a day. And then it didn't do that for 2 days in a row. It was like at 950,000 or something. And then everyone was like, Fortnite's dead. 950,000 is what is considered dead for Fortnite. It's so funny. Like, look at COD. I'm pretty sure the current COD, BO6, is like averaging like 40,000 players. And I think that's including Warzone too, no? It's like COD as a whole. At least the current shit. Okay, so I have no idea why I went in there. Because it led to jack shit. Now we're here again. This is the same goddamn spot. Where am I trying to get to? Oh yeah, down there, I think. Okay. So... let me just go check. Yeah, we're definitely trying to get over there. So I need to go down one. And then go over. So now I need to stay on this layer. It's just so dark. Maybe this way? Have I gone this way yet? It's gotta be the way, right? Gotta be. So COD actually dead. Fortnite not actually dead. All Fortnite needs is just one of its fucking live events again, and Bing Bam Boom, #1 game in the world again. Which is actively coming up on like the 1st, because they're doing the new Simpsons season, mini-season. Which I think is going to be really good. I'm probably actually going to play a lot that season. I might grind to Unreal on like live streams. Haven't done that in a while, because I just haven't cared about the game. But I know recently they did the Star Wars 1 month like mini-season, and it was so good. We're on the new levels. This is officially on new, guys. So I guess the reason they didn't have it lead into Chapter 4 is because technically in Chapter 4, the heart beating is... I'm going to assume that that is the ending, right? So I'm assuming when you beat Chapter 3 here, or I guess this is technically now Chapter 5, it leads back into Chapter 4 because it'll always end on the heart beating. That is the ending. So they're basically just adding stuff in between now. Let's hope that this was worth the last 46 minutes of my life. So we're like in some green, dirty water with some pillars and a house. Already super cool. Got some cool audio. What is that? Oh, that's the snake. I remember the snake. Wait, is it alive? I mean, I know it's alive. It's moving. But, like, is that like a threat? Do I have to avoid that? I'm gonna... It looks like it's... I know it's gone. It's not a threat. This game still has no threats in it. I was about to say, that would have been cool. I would honestly... I'm down to get chased by a snake. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I assume I'm going to the very obvious house right in the middle. Now, this is a thumbnail. Brighten it up in post. Go forward, goddammit. House. An empty house, but a house nonetheless. I would live here. I assume I'm trying to go up, maybe? Oh, what the hell? Nothing up there. Am I not supposed to be in the house at all? There's nothing in here. The house is a bait. I didn't miss anything, did I? There's nothing in the house. There's got to be an exit. Should I go the way the snake was? What am I looking at over there? What are those? Those are just lights. More lights. Oh, behind the house. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not a fan of just slowly walking through water. Because I feel like they add this stuff just to like pad out game time. To make their Steam numbers look better, but... I'll do it. Like, it's not the fact that it's far away. It's the fact that you have me walking at 1 mile a fucking minute. Wait, 1 mile a minute? That's actually really fucking good. That is not what I meant to say. Imagine you could run a mile in a minute. A minute mile. I guess people do that all the time. But I consider that pretty impressive. Maybe it's just because I'm fat. There's not even water dripping. There's like always the curiosity of like how high do those red pillars actually go? You know what I mean? And that snake has showed up 3 times now on other levels. I know it pops up in chapter 2, I think. Like when you're walking around the water levels, it's in there. And I think there's another point where you see it as well. Don't tell me this entire level's a water level. And you gotta go real slow. Don't tell me. I keep saying the exact same textures on the ground. The music stopped. I don't like that. Dark pit corner. Twisted dimensions. Listen, if it's a dark doorway, I ain't going in it. I ain't going in no fuck ass dark doorway. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go through a dark... Wait, is it like a teleporter? Teleport me. I don't know where I'm going. I can't see. Wait, what? Do these lead to anything? Why'd I come up here if they don't lead to nothing? What, there's nowhere else to go. Oh, wait. There's plenty of other routes. Am I supposed to go up them? Do they all lead to the same spot? Wait, is this where I just came from? This is where I just came from, no? No. This is new. I think the stairs are a red herring. There might be a secret, though. But I don't give a fuck about no secret. I'm trying to look at purple triangles cut out in the wall. No. It's like the dream. It's like Dreamcore all over again. No. See, my friend didn't watch me play like the newest episode. But I was playing with him originally. And he could tell you that shit was pissing me off. And then I played the newer level. What is this? A chess piece? I played the new level, and it's just walking in endless goddamn tunnels trying to find keys, and then the keys are randomly set, so you can't watch like a walkthrough because the keys can be in like 1,000 different spots, and so you have to go check all of them, and you're just lost because everything looks the exact same. It's so bad, dude. I know you guys can hear the music blasting in the background. What the fuck is that? I thought that was the goddamn Grudge for a second. I've somehow made it here, I feel like, very quickly. Wait, is it a giant game of Sorry? Is this not Sorry? I haven't played Sorry in so long, but isn't Sorry like you roll in the middle, then you go out, and you have like multiple characters? It has to be, right? It's gotta be. It's not chess. It has dice. Man, I haven't played Sorry since there was a Wii game called... Was it just called Monopoly Night or something? And like the mascot was, I think, like Mr. Potato Head or something on the Wii. Somebody look up when that was and post it in the comments down below when that game came out. I used to play that all the time, and it had like its own mini games, and it had Sorry. Well, it had a bunch of like branded games, and Sorry was one of them. And I used to play it all the time with family, like my sister. I don't even remember any of the other games other than Sorry. That'd be cool to like go down memory lane and see all the little mini games in that. It was basically a mini game collection. Like every other Wii game to ever exist. Even some of my favorite Wii games are fucking like Poke Park. That's just a fucking mini game collection too. I'm glitching out. I'm going down the slide. Turns out this is it. Dude, if this is less than 15 minutes, I'm gonna be pissed. Because the Escape the Backrooms, all the new levels combined was like maybe 30 minutes, if I'm being super generous. You made me play through 7 hours? Fuck, no, 8 hours, because it was 9 hours total, I think, that I had of recording footage. You made me play through fucking... Not this shit. You made me play through fucking 9 hours? I guess 8 hours. Just to get 8.5 hours, just to get 30 minutes of fucking gameplay? You fucking twat. That shit was not worth it. How did you make 4 levels in 30 minutes, but 1 level earlier lasted half that? Or not half that, triple that. It was horrible. You found the room with pictures, but who put them here? These are fucking AI if I've ever seen it. Damn, he got cake. Damn, that one's definitely AI. That's like actual back rooms. And so is that one. Is that it? I'm assuming these doors are just like to find that. And they lead to nothing else, so I'm gonna leave. Is that where I came from? I don't know where I came from. There's just random little picture frames on the wall everywhere. What's over here? Nothing. I am confusion. I think this is new. I don't think this is where it came from, so we're gonna go down here. I do like the colors. It's oh no, there's so many doors. It's reminding me of Blocks from Ben 10. Shout out to Blocks. Ben 10 Omniverse, best Ben 10. Actually, I'm lying. Alien Force, best Ben 10. I'm not opening all these fucking doors. I bet you there's another secret, but I ain't doing all that. Look how many goddamn doors there are. Ben 10 Alien Force is the best. No, Ultimate Alien's really good too. There's so many. I'm such a Ben 10 fan. I'm such a nerd. My favorite Ben 10 Alien's Goop. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Goop is the best. As a kid, it was Cannonbolt. And then they ruined Cannonbolt for me when they added Ultimate Cannonbolt, and his ultimate is terrible. Reminds me of a game from my childhood. What fucking game? This is just an empty field. Anyway, Cannonbolt, I don't like Ultimate Cannonbolt. It's very stupid and boring. That it's like a color change essentially, and they give him like spikes. Shitty spikes at that. Man, I don't want to go through the doors, man. I'm gonna get lost. Look, there's doors on the other side too. Maybe I'm trying to get through the doors to like end up down there, maybe. And then maybe there's like a door underneath me. Wait, let me see if there's any other options. Or if it's just doors. It might be just doors. Anyway, I would rank... I'm not going to rank all of them, but out of the big three, at least for me, which is Omniverse, Ultimate Alien, and Alien Force. I can't see. I'm going for whatever I'm looking at in the distance. Wait, these are more doors. Right? They are. They're just in the darkness. It looks like I gotta go through doors, so I'm gonna just open doors and talk. Alright, Omniverse. Omniverse I have the best memories with, because I remember playing an Xbox 360 game that was Omniverse. And I used to play with my father. I remember if whoever was second player had to play as a Rook, which sucked, because why would you want to play as Rook? You obviously want to play as fucking Ben 10. Changing all the aliens. But yeah, I used to play that all the time on Xbox 360. Game was great. They actually made 2 of those games too. But yeah. So I have a lot of good memories, but I don't think it's the best Ben 10. I think it is actually third place. And then I feel like Alien Force is just too classic to put any lower than what it's currently at. So I might have to put it... I might have to put it number 1, just out of classicness. Wait, now I'm back here? Wait, I think all these doors are fucking bullshit. I think every door here is a goddamn waste of time. It wants me to sit here and open up all the doors to waste all my time. And they don't lead to nothing. And then there's actually a different path that's like all the way back. Never mind, I lied. I found it. I was like, wait, this door turns right here. Where the hell does this lead to? What the fuck did I just see? Nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna put Alien Force number 2. Screw it, and then I'll put Ultimate Alien number 1. But yeah, but as a kid, it was Cannonbolt. Ultimate Cannonbolt ruined it. And as I grown up, can I have that? Wait, you're moving. No, you're not. As I grown up, I've realized like characters like Wrath are just fucking amazing. This could be a good thumbnail. Grabs me from behind, takes me from behind, and starts to rail my shit. Don't know where to go. No, we're gonna be here all fucking day with this shit. Potential thumbnail. I'm going down. What did I just see? I'm seeing a lot of shit, man. I'm starting to trip out. Starting to... Someone's getting fucked upstairs. Get me out of here. Get me out of... Wait, is this the triangle that leads into the normal room? No. There better not be a fucking monster that's gonna jump scare me. I know I said it earlier, something about the snake, but I was lying. I don't want to get chased in this shit. I'm already lost. Everything's the goddamn same patterns and same colors. I feel like I'm going in a circle. The music enough is creepy enough. Yo, I can definitely fall out of the map right there. Like, if you're, like, slightly going down the stairs too fast, you can have enough momentum to get on top of the rail. And then you can leave. This has got to be new. Anything is better than the room I was just in. This is also the type of game that makes you go all the way down here and then be like, actually, you're going the wrong way. You gotta go the other way. Oh my god, it just did it. This is the wrong way. I really want to fall down. Wait, am I supposed to fall down? Wait, you can just go down. Do I have to take the ladder or could I just fell? I'm gonna take the ladder just in case. This is a long ladder. We're gonna go down the ladder in silence. Oh wait, we're going real fast. Oh no, wait, I zoomed in. We're not going down the ladder real fast. I guess if this was a real life situation, I would climb the ladder. Get me off. Get me off the ladder! Oh, I have to jump off. I was hitting the click button. I'm not a fan of ladders. This is like a ladder maybe I could do. I just don't like ladders with no, like, support in the back. Fat dude climbing a ladder is not something that one should do. One, like, missed move and then I'm falling and then I can't catch my weight because I'm not strong enough to catch all my goddamn weight and then I'm just dead. It's horrible. Plus I'm scared of heights. But I don't actually I'm in the Kleenex room. This is like the Kleenex goddamn box. You know what I mean? If you ever used a goddamn Kleenex tissue. Anyway, I'm scared of heights. Like, I feel like a lot of people are scared of heights. I feel like that's very common. But, specifically, I don't put it in my top 3 biggest fears because I'm never up high. Never. I avoid that shit at all. Like, I'm really scared of lightning. I always say lightning, thunder, whatever you want to call it, is my biggest fear because I fucking hate it. Anybody that knows me knows I'm terrified of that shit. Because I'm always, like, knowing my luck, that shit's gonna hit me and kill me. It's just gonna happen. I just know. And I'm gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna survive this shit. And it happens all the time. It's always thundering and lightning. I don't know what the difference is, but it's always happening when it's raining. You know what I mean? It's a common fear. What the fuck is that? It's a common fear. Unlike heights, I'm never up high. I'm never on heights, right? So I never experienced them to be like, oh yeah, I'm scared of these. Because they're avoidable. The only way you're actually scared of heights is if you go on heights. Like you actively finish chapter 5. That was it? That was like 15 minutes, like I said. And this is going to lead into chapter 4 then. So, I mean, it was a long slide. It was a long slide, I'll give it to you. But we're still going. We're still going. And back in chapter 4. Alright, well, we're not going to replay this. We're just going to go to the main menu, and I'm going to rant for a second. That shit was fucking horrible. That was like... I think I got there with like 46 minutes on my OBS. So that was like roughly 20 minutes. Roughly. A little bit less. What is up with games adding levels that are so short? And then they advertise them as like this giant, huge, big update. Chapter 5 is out. Big new chapter. You know what I mean? You could have said level 5 is out. Like, oh yeah, level 5. Not a fucking entire chapter should be dedicated to it. Like, and I get it. Chapter 4 is roughly the same amount of time. But there's no reason I should be able to get it done that quick. I guess I am running at 2 times speed. I think the default speed is 1, and I have it set to 2 on this. So I guess it could technically take 30 minutes, which is a lot better. But even then, there's just no content. And that's the same shit that I just had with Escape the Backrooms. It's just, they add this entire level, and then they make you play through everything over again just to play these levels that they advertise as being big, huge new levels. And the Escape the Backrooms is a big fucking culprit because all the prior levels take like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour to do. At your own pace. I remember, I mean, more recently when we just replayed through it was a little bit quicker because we knew what we were doing. But I remember that fucking dog level the first time we did it easily took an hour. Easily. And I get it. There's a threat in that game. You could die. This game, you can't really die like that. So it's different. So it does technically make it faster because it's just like a walking simulator. But the level should be longer, especially if it's an entire new chapter that you've been working on for over a year. You know what I mean? At least a year, maybe a little bit less than a year. I'm actually even curious. It's been roughly a fucking year. So there's no reason that it took you a year to make 15 minutes of gameplay. There's no reason. I know, I get it. I don't know how big the dev team is on this, but obviously I can't compare them to like AAA titles, but AAA titles make seasons upon seasons of games, like huge content overhauls every few months, every 3 months, sometimes every 1 month, depending on what it is, right? And I feel like that's the bare minimum for nowadays. You're gonna take a year, like I could solo develop, legitimately. I could be a solo developer. Talk about me personally. And within a year, I can come up with more than 15 minutes of gameplay. Absolutely. Especially when it's as easy as taking assets and just making them so you walk through them. Right? There's no monsters. Right? There's nothing chasing you. There's no mechanics. The only mechanic is walking straight. All you need is a W key on a keyboard and you can beat this game. You don't need nothing else. Oh, maybe you need to click here and there to like get on the ladders. Right? You need left click, right? And you need W key. It's so simple. And a lot of the assets are simple, basic assets like this. It's just like bathroom tile looped over and over again. It's just that net playrooms looped over and over again. There's no reason that you can't come up with more than that. Maybe add a puzzle here and there. I'm just trying to give criticism. Constructive criticism, whatever it's called. Not the smartest person, but a puzzle here and there wouldn't be bad either. Maybe go the Garna Ban route. Add a puzzle here and there. Like, oh, you can't go forward until you add this block, push this block into here. Maybe add some lore. There's a bunch of like little kid tables everywhere. Maybe just add some pieces of paper on it, and you can click on the pieces of paper, and it'll say something. You know what I mean? Oh, I've been lost here for this amount of time, and I don't know my way out. You know, cliche stuff. Something. Instead of the level starting off with me walking through a goddamn open water room that took like, out of the 15 minutes, took at least 2-3 minutes just for me to get out of that. Most of that time was that. And then it looks like a lot, right? You have that like twisted dimensions thing where there's like so all the stairwells and all the doorways, like a goddamn favela, right? And realistically, it looks like a lot, but it's linear. There's only like 1 or 2 paths you can go. So if you get lost the first path, you just go the other path. Don't like the water levels. I feel like the water levels are there for padding. And I don't like maybe do more with the snake too. Do more with the snake. A little bit more scary. That level was by far the least scary. Also, I don't know why it leads into level 3 into level 5. I get it. You want it to end on the heart and like all the lore, whatever. But I think we should extend upon level 5. Like, I was just talking earlier saying, like, this could get really dark and the wake up is like, you know, you're a little kid. You remember that rant I went on? And that, I came up with that just randomly just by talking. That's a whole idea right there that could easily be implemented. That would be so cool, too. And it turned out this whole thing is just a dream. You know what I mean? You're like in this liminal space. It's all a dream. And not doing that either. So it's a bit disappointing. And it might be the last time I play this game, unfortunately. Whether there be a Chapter 6 come out, because if Chapter 6 come out, that means I gotta go, replay through Chapter 5, and the only way to replay through Chapter 5 is if you replay through Chapter 3, you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not gonna do that, spend an hour doing that, just to get 15 minutes of walking through the same assets that I've been walking through since level 1. It's just not worth it. I don't remember how much I paid for this game. I think I got it on sale, maybe for like $6, maybe $7. And it wasn't bad for that, on like a first playthrough. Like, play through it one time for that much money, worth it. Worth it, right? Especially if they had Chapter 6 right here. That's about $1 every, I guess every 15 minutes. For every 15 minutes of gameplay. But as a whole, that's what, 30 minutes, an hour, an hour and a half, right? 15 half an hour, 15 half an hour, it's 1 hour, hour and a half, whatever it is. And I think that's worth it. But it's not worth it coming back and replaying through it just to be disappointed again. It's the same thing with the Escape the Backrooms. That game was so fun the first time I played it, and the game was horrible, and replaying through all of it over again, it's not fun. If that ever adds new levels and I can just jump right into the new levels, sure. But if it makes us even replay through one level, I don't want to do it, because we had to replay through the LiDAR level again, and that level sucks. And it's like buggy, because like you can barely see because it's so bright, and there's no way to really change it. I mean, I turned up my graphics all the way, turned them all the way down, it's still too bright. And then I remember the monster killed me one time just because he could. You can't see anything. The level's cool one time, but it's not fun. It's not fun. And they ruined it, because the first time we did it, it was not that bad. So I'm probably done with that too. The only games that like I have played prior that I'm excited for in the future is fucking Zort. A random game that I came across one day that no one knows about, and I've never seen any other people play, that actually is like cute, funny, charming, and their new chapter was like how many hours? A couple hours of gameplay. And yeah, it was like you sit on the boat, you go to point A to point B, you had like dungeons, but all the dungeons were kind of samey. But it was fun. There were some fun islands, there were some fun mini games, there was a boss battle, there's donkey racing. There's a bunch of like little things. And then there's actual story with people that talk to you and stuff. And then you ended off fighting a goddamn giant Loch Ness monster. Like, that's like a chapter. You know what I mean? It feels like you got your money's worth. Like, a chapter should be at least an hour long. At least. Not a quarter of it. 15 minutes? I've seen some games. I don't remember what game it was. I was playing it. And it was like, oh, brand new chapter. I swear to God, the chapter was like 5 minutes long. That was it. That's not a fucking chapter. But yeah, it's probably the end of Liminal Core. The time, I mean, maybe in the future I'll play it if they improve upon it. But if they don't, it's just one of those games. It's just gonna die. It's just gonna die. And it's a shame, because this game was amazing the first time I played it, and every time I come back and I open up this game, I'm just disappointed. I was disappointed last time. I'm disappointed this time. And I wish I could get my refund on it, but I can't because I have multiple hours on it. But if I could, I definitely would. Especially when there's games that I need to play that are coming out, like, or some that are already out. I need to play the neighbor game. God damn it, you guys know what I'm talking about. Who's your neighbor? Hello neighbor? Not hello neighbor. Fuck. Who's at the door? Whatever the fuck it's called. That game's $15. That game is at least 5 hours of gameplay, and that game is so simple. And honestly, that game shits on this game. Shits on it. It's not even close. That's it for Liminal Core. I'm done my rant. I guess they've been making this game on the side. Maybe this is where all their time is going. Alien Market Simulator. But even this game right here is just a ripoff. Let me guess. It's like Supermarket Simulator. And then the link doesn't even work. Doesn't even work. It's like Supermarket Simulator, but you're an alien, like, what, cleaning a spaceship? I don't know. This looks like AI. This picture right here looks like AI. The pictures in the game earlier look like AI. So I feel like they're using AI now, which is even less effort. AI can make a whole fucking hour-long level in like 5 minutes. And if you're using it already, just fucking use it. Just fucking go full ham, mate. Instead of making other shit. I think you should. And then there was a lot of bugs too. I didn't get stuck, but I know that a big reason this got delayed so long was because of lighting issues and buggy issues, and the game still doesn't run perfect. Like, the game lags a lot. I have everything on low. I don't know why you can't turn down what was it? You can't turn down the global illumination quality or lumen quality. High is the lowest. And I have like a mid-tier PC. You can have worse than what I have. Like, I feel like the average person does have worse than what I have. And my can't run this shit on low. Definitely not medium. Definitely not high. Definitely not epic. My friend has a way better PC than me. At least 2 times as good. And he can't run it on it either. So this needs to be an option to turn these down. These are huge. This is going to make the game obviously not as whatever. And I feel like these don't even work. 'Cause you saw me applying them earlier, and it's like, what's the difference? Like, nothing's changing. Okay, this one brightens up the game because it's making everything reflect. And then effects quality makes it... What does that do? I guess, I mean, it makes the effects better, but it just looks like it makes the game darker. It's a shame. If you enjoyed the video, though, if you made it past my rant, I'm on the road to 600 subs, so I appreciate all the support. If you would like to like and subscribe, it helps the videos, you know, spread out a little bit more. Just one like goes a long way. There should be some videos popping up on screen right about now that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, so I recommend going and checking one of those out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace out.